Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'd like to talk about filial piety in Goodbye My Princess and why it influences the tragedy of the show and the fact the show isn't really a romance. Let's begin. So I'm going to be talking about Xiaofeng, Gujian, and also Li Chengying's character. So with Li Chengyin, the reason why filial piety is linked to his not fulfilling the love he has for Xiaofeng and the love Xiaofeng has for him is because his father expects him to kill the Danti because they're a menace. The Danti do horrible things, okay? Like, they're not perfect, mind you. It is a war. But what ends up happening is that Danti is related to the girl that he falls in love with while he's pretending to be somebody else. And because of filial piety, he has to make a lot of decisions for the female lead to protect her. Now, he is also doing it because he doesn't think she's smart enough to deal with the truth. So that isn't really fun. But a lot of his actions have to do with, like, his family and trying to keep the sanity. And keeping the sanity means that he becomes emperor, which is why the throne ends up being more important than her. And spoiler, like, she commits suicide at the end, and he would have died with her, but, like, his friends and people around him knew that he needed to be emperor, and that's what he's worked his whole life for, essentially, like, so much time and energy. So he does have to take the throne, and he loses his mind thinking she's dead, so he tries to pretend like she's alive. So that influences that relationship and the tragedy of that. Then with Gujian, he was raised at Xiaofeng, like, he was taken to her kingdom to protect him while him and his adoptive father planned a revenge plan against the people that killed his family, and he survived that. And so he had to betray Xiaofeng in order to avenge his own family. But he regrets it deeply because he loves her. But his life is not his own. He lives to avenge his family. Like, that's why he dies really tragically in the end, because he's trying to also say, I'm going to die for you, Xiaofeng, with arrows because of what I've done for you, but also because my time has ended. It's over. And funnily enough, his adopted father dies at the end too. So it seemed like all the revenge was pointless because they really didn't get anything out of it, right? Which, again, is saying that revenge is pointless even if you are going to be filially pious, even when you're going about it. And with Xiaofeng, she wasn't filially pious until the very end, but that's when everything had been taken from her, and it was to prevent her brother and her husband from having a war. When Xiaofeng was young and she was a manic pixie dream girl, she definitely wasn't thinking about how her family were going to be affected by her actions. And so at the end, she then realized, well, I have to be filially pious because Adu is gone, her best friend and technically her maid, and she was all alone. And what else could she do as a final act of justice but to be filially pious, basically? And ultimately, the tragedy of the drama is based on, like, politics, royalty, generational trauma, and ultimately being filially pious and it ruining your love because it's all interconnected due to the political landscape. Yeah. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.